So, hello, this is Luke Dolphine, Luke Dolphin, whatever. Yeah, so today I'm going to be reviewing the Boss Micro BR80, which is an 8-track recorder, and so I thought it was only appropriate to sort of introduce the video with some music I made on this machine, which I think if it's what you want to sort of, well, depending on what you want to do with the thing, with music, it's really good. Like with what I wanted to do, I wanted to make very specialist doom and doom metal, which but the problem with that is it's with the instruments I've used and how I'm using them, I don't think people would really be interested in it, because it's the sort of music where you have to be very patient to get the full effect. Like, listen to bands like Bellwitch or Yob or whatever, the songs are very long and very expansive experience, which a lot of people don't have the patience for, which is fine, because, you know, it's a joy of music, I guess, that there's so much diversity in it. But because it's very specialist and very slow building, atmospheric in a lot of places, I found that, and also because the music I was writing was very personal, I felt more comfortable to do it on my own, as it was very minimalist. Like there's very little sort of in the way of really complex drum fills, you know, tricky bass playing, you know, vocal techniques, and shredding and guitar. I guess it's meant very much to be very slow building, and when I do use that sort of thing, it's done very much in, I guess, sort of, it's reserved for the best moments. So, but anyway, when using this, it's extremely easy to use, and there's a hell of a lot of features that are on this. So obviously here you've got like where you can change what track you're recording onto. You can double track and do like that. You've got your levels, sort of pan left to right is solo mute, EQ, reverb, and also here you can do different takes, so you can sort of scroll through and listen to them all individually, which is really cool. On here also is a lot of effects, which I'll show you in an extract from a song I wrote. It's kind of a downside to it is that you have to use these sort of effects. You have to put them on before everything else, I guess. So it does make you think. It can be inconvenient, but it makes you think in the long term about how you want things to sound before you do them, which can kind of go both ways, I guess. So I'll show you this sort of extract. Reprocess. Take it back a bit. Can't make candy of this. So on this track, to take you through the individual layers and take it back, it's quite easy to do if you're, say, tweaking with the EQ, because you've got these two buttons here to go back and forwards. So if I go from here, on the drums I've got compression and reverb. The bass is, I've got some distortion on that. Go back some more. I can't remember what's on this track. Alright, here we go. We've got on this track we got a classical guitar with chorus, which yeah, it's just a chorus setting which you can get from press this cos and button, whatever the hell it's called. Can't speak today. You've got a lot of different things on here, like these are all guitar settings which, you know, you can go through. You can plug your guitar or your bass or your keyboard even, or microphone into there. It sounds really cool. So there's all these different settings. I'm not gonna lie, when playing guitar through it doesn't really sound that great. I mean, it's a modelling unit, like it's digital, it's not gonna sound brilliant, but say if you're miking something up and you want to add an effect, it's brilliant, because especially on these vocals in here, which that's going through a guitar amp, and that sounds really cool. So it's, as you can see in how I was using it, it's ridiculously easy to use. Like, you could literally just start making a song within 5 minutes of using this thing, I guess. It's really easy to use. That's really refreshing. There's so many features in this little box that, you know, I couldn't possibly go through all of them in this video. And you know, you keep on discovering new things about it, and that sort of improves your usage of the thing. Like, say, like some of my first experiments with this sound, you know, a lot worse than the ones I'm doing now, and yeah, it gets. The only thing I would say about it as well, which is sort of goes into how sort of bad, I guess, this sounds, is you need to, on here you got the record volume, you need to make sure it's not peaking and not sort of distorting a lot, because if it does that, the parts will get lost in the mix, and that sucks. Also, you've got a really cool E-band mode. Like, all of this time I've just been going on about one mode. So, like, yeah, you got all of these sort of backing tracks that you can practice to, which is really lots of different styles. Like, there's all this rock stuff. Just scroll through, you know, some metal. I guess that's not really metal, but you get the point. You know, pop, there's some jazz, blues, country, surf, soul, jazz. It's ridiculous. Even electronic stuff, which is not my sort of cup of tea, but yeah. Honestly, and there's also this live record mode, which is just sort of, I guess, what you would do with all, like, I think they're the Olympus stuff. That's really cool. Where you just sort of record good quality audio, ideas. It's very portable, and what I really also like about it is here you can power it with like a pedal power supply for guitar, which is a really good idea in my opinion. I think that's just sort of, it's exactly sort of how it should be done. Like for at home, like you don't want to be wasting batteries all the time. I mean, if you're out and about, like, yeah, sure, batteries, but at home, just use a pedal power supply. Having said that though, if you're using this, powering this with a pedal power supply and also pedals, it will sound, you'll get a lot of noise coming through the guitar amp. But yeah, that I wanted to go in depth with this piece of gear because I think it's, for what I want to do, it's perfect, and you could really develop what you want to do with it. And for what I want to do, it's brilliant. So, if you like the sort of stuff you heard in the video from the extracts and stuff, I'll give you, there's a link to my metal solo project, Sedation Plague, which is what I played. I've got SoundCloud, a Facebook. If you're into that music, it would mean a hell of a lot if you checked it out, because I'm not alive in this project. I'm not performing it live, so I need to get it out there. But yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, and yeah, have a nice day.